Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Dinner and Digital Marketing. Thank you, Sally, for the prompt on the microphone. Remember, guys, as you come in, let me know if you are live or on the replay. I love to connect with you, love to know who's tuned in, and to also connect with you. I want to have a conversation, I want to get to know you, and I want to help you and support you on your digital marketing journey. If you've never been to Dinner and Digital Marketing before, thank you for joining us. Throughout August, we're doing Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. UK time, opportunity to come in. And on this camera here, we're going to talk all things digital marketing. And then we actually split screen so that you can watch me cooking. So that's why it's called Dinner and Digital Marketing. As you come in, let me know if you're live or on the replay, also where you're tuning in from so that we can see where we're reaching with these broadcasts. And tonight we've got a nice simple meal. We're going to do some veggie kebabs, some corn on the cob, and then I've pre-roasted a sweet potato that we're going to turn into sweet potato mash. Nice, simple, quick meal this evening. But we're also going to talk about not being like Chandler, which if you've ever watched Friends, you might already have an idea what tonight's topic is all about. But I'm going to talk to you in this camera about digital marketing, and the other one is all for the food. So whatever reason you're here, thank you for being a part of the community. Thank you for being here with us. Now, the way Dinner and Digital Marketing works is it works best when you get actively involved, when you take part and you become an active participant. So if you're in the comments, please do let me know whether you're live or on the replay, where you're tuning in from. And as I share things with you, if they make sense, if you understand what I'm talking about, then please do drop red, yellow, or orange emojis down in the comments, whichever platform you're on, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, it doesn't matter. Drop those red, yellow, or orange emojis and they'll pop up on my screen and I can see that you're following along and that it's all making sense to you. Again, massive thanks to Sally for the reminder on the microphone. A little bit of a joke over breakfast and business that I'd actually done 2 broadcasts with the microphone issue on the beginning of both of them this week. So hopefully tomorrow, third time lucky, we'll get it right next for tomorrow. So for Dinner and Digital Marketing, as I talk, drop those emojis below. If you're on YouTube, you can use the thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, please use the reactions as well. What you're doing is you're showing me visually on the screen that you're following along and that it's all making sense. So I'm going to quickly crack on with putting the food on. If you're brand new to Dinner and Digital Marketing, then it probably makes sense for me to explain to you that I'm going to wander off around the kitchen. I'm on a wireless mic, so really lucky to have a wireless Go kit from Rode Mics, which is super simple, automatically connects, super simple to set up and use, but it means I can wander off around the kitchen. So you may well hear my voice and not be able to see me sometimes when you come in to join Dinner and Digital Marketing a little bit after we've started. But I'm still here. The other sounds that you might want to listen out for throughout Dinner and Digital Marketing is the sound of crockery, so the plates. When you hear that, that's usually an indicator that we're coming to the end of the broadcast. It's your chance to get those last couple of questions in ahead of us plating up. Now, we literally do this all the way through. I talk to you about digital marketing here, I cook over here, all the way through until the food is ready. The minute that the food is ready, that's it, it gets plated up and then we jump off the broadcast. We aim for about 30 to 45 minutes on a Tuesday and Thursday throughout August, so you've got a bit of a gauge on how long the broadcast is, so that you know what the commitment level is and when you can jump in and out. But as you guys are here, let me know how your day's been. I'm always interested in connecting with you guys, hearing a little bit more about what's happening in your day, what you've been working on. I know Sally's been doing some great stuff, helping business women and female entrepreneurs to be so good they can't be ignored. She's building a great community called The Circle. So if you're a female entrepreneur, if you're a woman in business, please do connect with Sally Ann Bentham, who's down in the comments. She'd love to have you join that community and be a part of that as well. So let's see where people are tuning in from this evening. So mum, if you don't know my mum as well, Lynn Blackledge is my mum, better known as the Go Live Granny. She's nearly 70 and she goes live on a regular basis. She does a 10 o'clock broadcast, and when we're not in lockdown, she's usually out covering community events, raising the profile of the Isle of Wight and the local area, helping charities and local businesses to raise their profile. Sally is demonstrating the emoji game here, but also showing the little red circle that she's using for her branding as well. Great to see Mum tagging a few people in on the broadcast. So this is it. If you want to encourage people to come, tag them in the comments, hit the share button. It doesn't matter how you tell them, but try and add a little bit. Just let them know why they should join the broadcast. You can share it to your wall, share it in Messenger, share it on WhatsApp, but please do share it. It's about helping people. People coming in on YouTube, hey, coming in from Corby, Northamptonshire. Amazing to have you in as well, coming in on YouTube. Thanks for joining. Mum's been doing an unboxing of craft items from the works ahead of teaching some more crafts. So I know she's been doing quite a bit of craft related stuff online as well. So really quickly for the food side, just whilst I do this. So I've already pre-roasted this. So whenever I put the oven on, I always try to make it serve more than one purpose. So when we cooked breakfast today, I also quickly baked off a couple of normal potatoes, which you'll see here, just nicely foiled up, ready to use for potato skins. And then we've also got the sweet potato that I've literally baked up there, ready to go. But all I'm going to do with this, once it's baked, super easy. You can literally pretty much, using just your fingers, peel the skin off of that, because all I want is the inner flesh for this, because we're going to do sweet potato mash. Let's quickly take that off, see how quick and easy it is. Literally baked it off, bit of foil, washed it, stabbed it, and then just cooked it off about an hour, because it's a really decent size sweet potato. And then it's already super soft, so pretty much ready to go for this. So let's quickly just chunk that down, nice and soft. You'll see as I bring this over, the flesh is literally will just crumble when you handle it. So you don't want to cook it for too long, otherwise it'll be mush already. We're obviously going to mash it down anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to add a little bit of butter into that as well. So let's just quickly do that. Let's bring this across. Good to see Eddie Young in the house. Good to see you, Tracy. Nice to see you coming in. Also, Ed, amazing to see you in, Ed. I did see that you'd managed to join the speaker group for the conference as well. Great to see you active in that community. So for those of you who are in business, if you're here for the business stuff, we have actually got a conference coming up in just under 3 months, 19th of November, date for your diary. The event is called The Collab Club. You can check it out online, facebook.com/The Collab Club. And that'll take you straight to that page. Where you can find out a little bit more about what's happening, what's coming up, and there's some details coming up on that page of who the speakers will be. There's actually a speaker application happening at the moment for people who are in business and have a lot of information and knowledge to share. We've opened that up as well, and that's a great opportunity to get involved. Oh, brilliant. You did work experience at the last Collab Club. That's amazing. So good to see you in on the broadcast. Thanks for tuning in. So seems to be a lot of garden gnomes deaths by a major wind force. Oh dear, sounds like you've had some pretty crazy weather down there. So hopefully you'll get all of that. I'm sure you'll do a really good job of replacing those garden gnomes and getting it all back up and looking beautiful for your community. So we're gonna, well, now that's boiling, we're gonna turn that off and let that just finish off quickly. So really quickly going to just get these kebabs on the go, start the sweet potato mash, and we'll talk about not falling into the trap that Chandler falls into on Friends. So if you haven't seen Friends, this won't make as much sense to you, but the principle is still the same. If you have seen Friends, then you might know what I'm talking about when I say don't be like Chandler. There are so many people in business who miss opportunities within their own networks, within their own friends communities, because they don't let people know what they do, what they're up to, what they can offer. And so they get passed up for opportunities simply because people don't know what they do. So you've got to make sure that you're keeping people informed of what you do. Don't be, my mum refers to it as a secret squirrel. I know she's done a blog about this quite a while ago now, but wrote a blog about being a secret squirrel, and the fact that you don't want to hide what you do from people. You want to be making it really, really obvious to people what you do. So don't just allude to what you do, make it really obvious. For us, we talk all the time about what we do as an agency. We are specializing in removing the overwhelm from social media marketing, content creation, and live streaming. So in the same way we live stream here, we teach and train people how to do better live streams, and we also help people to manage their live streams if they need that kind of help and support. So just going to quickly just brown these veggie kebabs off in the pan very, very quickly, and then they're going to go straight in the oven. Just to finish off, got a beautiful pan from IKEA that allows me to do that straight in. But today, I really want you to get this. It's important that you help people to understand exactly what you do. If people don't understand what you do, they can't make a conscious decision to do business with you. If they don't know what products and services you have, what solutions you have, what problems you solve, they might need what you have and what you have to offer. They might want to be a part of your community. They might want to get involved. But if you don't give them the opportunity to get involved by telling them what you do, keeping them informed, keeping them up to date, and giving them the information to work with, then you're going to do yourself out of business, and you're going to get frustrated and wound up hearing that people are going to other people instead of using you. So really, really important that you understand this. If you don't tell people what you do, if you don't show up, if you don't showcase the solutions you have, remember, I'm always talking about solutions-based products and services inside your ecosystem. People want to belong. People want problems solved. They want to remove the pain, to make it quicker, to make it easier. You need to keep them informed on what you're doing. If you've launched a new product, a new service, if you've had a change of direction in the business, you need to let people know. You can't expect people to just know what is happening with you in your business, what products and services you have to offer. You have to make sure that people know. The only way to do that is to communicate. I talk about it in the sales process because I teach sales as well. Is in sales, there are literally, every time you look at sales, there are 4 factors in play: right solution, right person, right time, and ease of access to information. Putting content out online, talking to people, communicating, recording videos, creating blogs, podcasts, all of that is helping you to create the awareness of what you do. It's to stop you being like Chandler, where nobody knows what you do. If they don't know what you do, they can't possibly choose to buy from you. So the responsibility is on you. I hear all the time of business owners getting frustrated, wound up, angry, upset about their friends buying from other people when it's a service that they provide. And the onus is on you as the business owner to make sure that people know. You can't expect people to know at the time when it becomes relevant. Again, right solution, right person, right time. When the time becomes relevant, that's when they go looking for the 4th one, which is ease of access to information. If you haven't told them, you are not giving them easy access to the information that you can help them with that specific problem. This making sense? If it is, remember, red, yellow, orange emojis down in the comments, and let me know that you're following along. I want to see this. I want you to actively participate. Whether you're live or on the replay, drop red, yellow, or orange emojis in the comments if this is making sense to you. So again, here with the sweet potato, really, really quickly, we've just added a little bit of butter. We're going to add a little bit of salt and a very little bit of pepper into that. Regular viewers will know I'm a fan of the pepper. Louisa, maybe not quite so much. Just going to give that a little bit of seasoning. Super, super simple. So all we've done is bake that sweet potato, let it cool, peeled the skin off, put it in the pan, added a bit of butter, and because it has quite high water content, you'll see it's literally gone straight down to mashed straight away. Really, really, really quick and easy. And because of the high water content, it heats really quickly as well. So it's good sort of food to have as something you can reheat and have ready quite quickly. So really quickly got that one ready. So again, like I said, super, super quick meal today. So on the digital marketing side, what are you doing to make sure that you are not being like Chandler? What are you doing to make sure people know what you do, what products and services you have that are solutions based that can help them? What pain point do you take away? How do you make their life better? How are you showing up for your audience that are connected with you? How are you showing up in your community, inside your ecosystem that people want to come and be a part of? When you're solutions based with your products and services, people want to become a part of your community. They want to be inside your ecosystem. We talk about ecosystems because once people are involved, whether they come for something free, maybe they have a chat with you, give them a way to connect, give them a way to be a part of that ecosystem, irrespective of where they are in their journey, because you never know when it will be the right time for them or the right opportunity for them or someone in their community where they can recommend you to someone else. So make sure you're not like Chandler and Friends, where people don't know what you can offer and what you can provide. Make sure that they are aware of everything you have to offer by creating content, by showing up online. And I know Sally's doing an amazing job of this right now within her community. She's showing up in the circle group that is there for those women and those female entrepreneurs who want to take their business to the next level, who want to be so good they can't be ignored. She is showing up and she is helping those women on a daily basis. She's showing up, she's doing lives, she's giving them, she's handling the expectation of what's coming up each day, and so therefore helping them to know when they should be there, when they should be connecting, what resources are available to them. And you have to do the same for your business. It's not about going in with a hard sell. It's not about pitching. Today, I've literally waded through a number of different messages from different people where they're just pitching me or selling me. I've even scrolled back through the messages to see I've connected with them and I've reached out and said, hi, I'd love to get to know you a bit better. And they've pitched to me and I've gone, okay, benefit of the doubt, bad knowledge. Maybe I'll explain to them. So I explain it and then we don't get any communication. And then their next message is a marketing message. It's read this, get this. And however people guise it with, I thought it'd be a helpful resource. I thought you were interested in this. It's not selling you something. It's just sending you my links. You need to build the relationship. Chandler has a great relationship with his friends. It's called Friends, right? So he has a great relationship with them. However, they still don't really know what he does. You don't want to fall into that trap where your friends, your network, your community don't know what you do. You do need to talk about what you do. You need to showcase what you have available for people to choose to take from you and to do with, to like which products and services are the right fit for them in their current situation. Right solution, right person, right time, ease of access to information. You can only do business when people understand what you do and when they have enough information to make the decision that you are the right solution. Remember, they've got a massive wealth of opportunity to do business with anyone, anywhere. For the most part, with most businesses, we can shop online, we can get things delivered. Like there's a higher level of competition. And that's why building the relationship and communicating really well with the people that you know, especially the people in your network, your community, letting them know what you do and how you can help them is really important. So for us at It's Nomad 9, super simple. We've removed the overwhelm from social media marketing, content creation, and live streaming. If you find it that it's too complicated for you to stay on top of posting regularly, you don't know what content to create, maybe you've never live streamed before, but you want to get into that, maybe you're not ready to live stream, but you want the knowledge and maybe you're going to pre-record, those are the types of people that we help. We have a range of different things like courses, we do mentoring. I've literally had a 2-hour mentoring session this morning before breakfast and business at 8 a.m. So amazing session this morning with the beta group for our Achieve and Succeed program. But you see, they all have a common goal, is removing the overwhelm, moving people to the next step, whether they're early stages, moving a little bit, or whether they're somewhere in the middle, they're well established and they kind of know what they're doing, but they want to get to the next stage, but there's something blocking them, there's something overwhelming them along the way. That's where we come in and remove that. So we let people know that's what we do. Everything we talk about, all the things we're doing, even here, I'm helping to remove the overwhelm for you around topics one day at a time. So we do twice a week. There's 2 dinner broadcasts, there's 6 morning broadcasts, but they're all there to help you to understand basic business and digital marketing principles. Digital marketing works best when you are showing up regularly, when you're communicating effectively what you do and how you help people, and you're talking directly to the people who are your audience. This week on Breakfast and Business, which happens Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., #Breakfast and Business. You can go check it out there. There's a Facebook event and everything, but you can go and check it out. All of this week is all about the market. So we're talking about defining the market, who is your market, reaching them, connecting with them, serving them, expanding your network, and even diversifying. So we're always taking one thing at a time. Each day has a different topic, and then we break it down, make it super simple. Again, we're removing the overwhelm. How can we do that one day at a time? One 20 or 30-minute broadcast at a time with a very basic idea that you can put into practice. Maybe it's something brand new. Maybe it's something that you've heard before, but you need to put into practice. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're all about. So what do you do? Let me know how you help people. Let me know in the comments. You never know, there might be people watching the broadcast live now or on the replay who might see what you do and think, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So give yourself the best opportunity. I'm always vigilant about people posting links and trying to sideways advertise their business in our community, because I'm protecting the people in my community. It's not that I'm, concerned in its basic raw essence about why they're doing it. It's just bad etiquette. If we teach it, we have to implement enforcing that within our own social circles as well. So tell people how you help them. What problem do you solve? How can they connect with you? Sally, feel free to drop the link to your group, because I know you're doing some amazing stuff, and there's some fantastic stuff I've seen come from the group. Excuse me. But please, it's not about just dropping links. It's not like, here's my course, here's my product, here's my group. If we've invited you to do it, please do it. Otherwise, tell people what you do and give them the opportunity to want to do business. Ease of access to information. The more information you give people about what you do and how you can help them, the more business you will ultimately do. People are buy from people, and you want to build a human-to-human relationship and connection with everyone in your market. We broke down that the market isn't a group of people. It is a group, but it's a set of individuals that make up a group. And when you connect on a one-to-one level and you can scale that as much as you can, that's when you get real magic. You don't need hundreds, you don't need thousands of people in your community to do really well as a business. You need dedicated, committed people. You need fans, you need advocates. Some people even go as far as saying raving fans, Apple fanboys, right? Those kinds of people who are so keen. They want to see what you've got next. They want to talk about you and predict what's going to happen next in your business. They're talking about you even when you're not saying anything. That's what you want to get. You want to get a small community of really strong advocates, fans, followers, whatever you want to call them, inside of your ecosystem, where they're interested in everything. They're talking about you, and they're trying to help get your message out, even without any incentive. You don't have to financially incentivize. You don't have to give away prizes. You don't have to reward it. People just want to share it because they know it's good. In the same way, I hope you appreciate Dinner and Digital Marketing, and you hit the share button or you tag a friend so that they can join the broadcast too. It's about not being selfish. It's about sharing the message with other people. The same will happen for you when you show up and you provide immense value to other people. You have to show up regularly. You have to communicate well, and you have to highlight to people how much better life can be doing business with you. What's the solution that you have to one of their pain points or one of their problems? You might have heard the principle about this before, but it really is about how well you can communicate what life looks like beyond that. You see down here, Eddie doing some amazing stuff. In fact, Eddie, I did see some of your stuff in the feed today whilst I was having a little browse earlier. So Eddie is doing the edition. So it's with the most connected magician, learning from other businesses in a chat show format. So running a chat show format, I think I know you're doing it as video, right? And then I think you're turning it into podcast. Am I right there, Eddie? Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's doing chat show, talking to other people within the business industry that he's in. So entertainment's magic, running their businesses. Because you can always learn from the people around you. So many people only see competition rather than collaboration. They don't see opportunities, they see problems and barriers. And it really comes down to your mindset and how you focus on that. When you open up the conversations with other people to say, we can collaborate, we can offer things that support you, there's ways that we can work together, with that kind of mindset, it will only work if the other people have a similar mindset, but you're opening up opportunities for your business to grow and for you to develop better relationships and to serve even more people. For us, we white label some of our services completely, no branding. Other people will take them and they can deliver them to their customers and their audience. So that's an amazing solution. We have people who preferred partner with us, where they openly and transparently say they have partners that they work with that provide even more services, and they refer business to us and vice versa. So building relationships and the human to human connection, but mostly communicating really effectively what you do, is what I mean by not being like Chandler. Chandler from Friends has a group and a community of people who literally live around him, spend so much time with him, and they still don't really know what he does. You have to get really good at articulating and communicating what your business does, how it helps people, and how they will feel after they do business with you. If you can't do that, you're doing yourself and your community a disservice, because you might have the exact thing they need. If you don't communicate it well, they might go looking somewhere else, and they might get a substandard product simply because they weren't aware, they didn't know what you had to offer them. If this makes sense, drop some red, yellow, or orange emojis on whatever platform you're watching on, Facebook or YouTube. Great to have you all tuned in this evening for Dinner and Digital Marketing. I'm going to quickly check on the kebabs, see how those are doing. Looking nice, just another couple of minutes there, and the corn looks like it's looking beautiful down there as well. So Eddie's saying, yes, it's being done. It's a vlog being turned into a podcast. Again, Eddie's attended one of the workshops we do. So we deliver a content creation machine product that turns 30 minutes of video into hundreds of pieces of social content scheduled and posted out for you. Eddie came on a workshop where we teach the principle and the system that sits behind the content creation machine. Completely free workshops, used to run them in 4 different areas. We are looking to do a digital version, and potentially, if COVID allows, another socially distanced, safe, secure version of that possibly coming up very soon. So keep your eyes peeled. It's a long session. It's 6 hours to understand how to really repurpose and make the most of your content. So yes, an investment of 6 hours in a workshop, but that time spent will allow you to better leverage your time moving forward. So giving 6 hours to a workshop like that will save you far more than 6 hours over literally the month following if you implement the strategies that we teach you, so that you can use one piece of content multiple times in multiple formats, show up and connect with more people. It's about communicating what you do and not being like Chandler, right? We can get your message out. We can help you. We can teach you how to do it, or we can do it for you. There's different routes that we can work with you, but we really just want you to get your message out and make sure that, especially this whole thing with Chandler, it's more not about the distant customers and the people you're not really connected to yet. This is about the people around you. Do the people you're connected to, who surround you, who you see a lot of the time, do you take it for granted that they know what you do and what you can do to help them? If they don't, they couldn't ever choose to work with you. If they don't know, they also couldn't communicate it to their friends if an opportunity comes up to refer their friends to you. Make sure the people who are closest to you, that you spend the most time with, definitely know 100% what you do in your business and how you help people. If you don't, you're missing a massive, very easy opportunity. You've already got the relationship. All you need to do is build on that relationship and get the leverage from that, because those people do exactly what my t-shirt says. They transfer their trust equity to their friends. They tell other people about you. They become those advocates and raving fans, and they tell other people about you. That's what you really want. I talked this morning in our mentoring about, wouldn't it be great if you could wake up and the marketing was already done, if someone else had already done the marketing for your business, if you already had inquiries, if you had people coming to you as well. So amazing like idea to start putting stuff out, like Eddie doing a vlog that he's turning into a podcast. He's appearing in multiple different places. Thanks, Eddie. That's super kind of you. Eddie attended the workshop that we did in Burton-on-Trent, said it was awesome on so many levels, highly recommended. Thank you so much for the kind endorsement there. Guy, also very much aware of the system that we use behind the scenes there. it is about being effective and efficient with your time. Absolutely, Guy, better late than never. I am literally wrapping up. It's a nice quick one tonight. We've just got, so I know Guy is in, so Guy is going to want to know what today's potato choice is. So we've got sweet potato mash tonight, Guy, that came from a baked sweet potato, literally peeled the skin, chopped it up, bit of butter, seasoned it, salt and pepper, super simple. Got that. We've also got corn on the cob, and then we've got some veggie kebabs that are literally just finishing off now in the oven. I'm going to grab the butter out ready for the corn. Just a little bit of butter on the corn there. And then we're going to plate up. And then, as I said, with dinner and digital marketing, the way that it works is once we dish up, that is us done. The minute the food hits this plate, I'm going to wrap up and then we're going to go and eat. But I really appreciate your time, effort, and energy to be here for dinner and digital marketing. If you have questions, if you have topics you want us to cover, let us know in the comments. Drop us a message. You can always connect to me as I'm Tristan G across all the socials, so you can pick whatever platform suits you best to connect with me, have a conversation, jump in my inbox. My inbox is open on social platforms for you to jump in, send me a message, let me know what you want to learn more about. How can I help you? My calendar is a lot busier than it's ever been. So we used to say, go book a 20-minute call, but actually right now I know my calendar is chock-a-block. So if you want to connect with me, the best thing to do is message me on social and I'll come back to you as quickly as I can in my inbox. That's the best place to connect with me so that you can have a conversation and you can see the kind of help that is available for you there. Just going to really quickly drop these out. A couple of those kebabs. Let's do that. Remember that pan is super, super hot. I'll drop these corn in here. Again, guys, thank you so much for being part of the dinner and digital marketing community. If you found tonight useful, think about who you know who it might also be useful to. If you know someone who would benefit from hearing this message and being a part of the dinner and digital marketing community, then please do tag them or share this broadcast directly with them. If you're not sure, you never know who in your community might appreciate being a part of this and hearing this message and learning from this. So please do feel free to hit the share button, share it to your group, share it to your Facebook pages, your wall, put it in Messenger, send it on whatever platform you communicate with your contacts on, but pass it on to someone. I always say each one teach one. Every time you learn something, pass it on to someone else so that they can benefit as well. We do this completely for free. Dinner and digital marketing twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. So opportunity to come and be a part of the network in that time. Or you can join us actually for breakfast and business. If you're up and about at 8 a.m. UK time, then please do come and join us for breakfast and business as well. We do that 6 days a week. So dinner and digital marketing might only happen twice a week, but sorry, dinner and digital marketing happens twice a week, but breakfast and business is 6 days a week. Monday through Saturday, we do breakfast and business, so you can come join that community, learn something for half an hour, first thing in the morning in the UK. I know there's people that tune in from around the world who are at different times, but first thing in the morning for us, UK time, 8 a.m. Here. Great opportunity to tune in and be challenged with either something you know but haven't put into practice or something brand new that you can use and put into practice in your business. So for those of you who are literally here watching the food, nice, quick, simple dinner. So we've got corn on the cob, then we've got some sweet potato mash and the veggie kebabs there. I'm literally going to serve up a little bit of sauce on the side of those just for dipping the kebabs in, and then we are done for tonight's dinner and digital marketing. So all it leaves me to say is if you've got questions, if you want to follow up, you can always drop your comments down below, whether you're live or on the replay. I always try to get back to as many comments as possible. So please do engage. Please do let us know where you're tuning in from, whether you're live or on the replay. answer the questions, actively get involved, share it. If you've got questions, ask them below, but you can always connect with me as I'm Tristan G across all the socials. Drop in my inbox, ask your questions. I'd love to connect with you on a much deeper level. But for Dinner and Digital Marketing, that's it for tonight. Just remember, don't be like Chandler. Don't let your friends, your network, and your community not understand what you do. It's your job to effectively communicate and articulate what you do, the problems you solve, and how people can do business with you. If you found this great, drop the red, yellow, or orange emojis down below. And thank you so much for your time, effort, and attention this evening. All it leaves me to say now is have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're tuning in from around the world. I'm off to eat some dinner, and I will catch you guys again on Thursday evening for Dinner and Digital Marketing, or 8 a.m. Monday through Saturday for breakfast and business. You can find them both through the hashtags. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will speak to you all again very, very soon.